Hi everybody. I am doing my first ever cooking class. I'm not a pro. I'm new to this. This is my very first time. So I hope you guys can follow along and that I do a good job. The first thing I want you to do is clean your kitchen. So clean and disinfect. My mom always taught me to do that. Use a little bit of bleach with your cleaning supplies, but make sure that your kitchen is really clean. Make sure that your hands are washed, and put on some really good music. So today we're gonna make a frittata, and we're gonna make a eggplant and zucchini frittata. So if you're tired of the boring old eggs, this is a good thing for you to do, to take to brunch, or just eat it yourself. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the camera off of me and put it on the vegetables so that you guys can follow along, okay? Okay, sorry Renee, I'm learning, so I know that I can make the light brighter somehow, but ooh, I make the light brighter. Okay, so you can see now. So you want to make sure that you have a nice sharp knife, and you have to make sure that you have all of your ingredients here. As you can see, I have the eggplant. It's gonna have zucchini, one jalapeno, these little grape tomatoes, scallions, and garlic. So what we're gonna do first is cut the stem off of the eggplant, and then you're gonna cut the butt. That's the butt. Then what you're gonna do, I'd say leave the skin on. Some people don't like the skin, but if it's fresh, you could leave the skin on. What you're gonna do is you're gonna slice it. I know Candace, Renita, Renee, a few people have had this frittata, and it's pretty good. It doesn't sound like it'll be good, but it's really, really good. So what you're gonna do is slice the eggplant in half, and then you're gonna make little squares. So you're gonna cut little squares. Cut like that. What you guys know about this music? See, a lot of people say, what's the secret? Why does your food come out so good? I put some oldies on or some cumbias, and I'm good. Okay? Alright, so that's one half of the zucchini. I love to cook, and my friends that come over know I love to cook because it tastes good. Okay, so again, you're gonna cut the eggplant into little squares, and you have to be careful that you don't cut your fingers. You're actually supposed to curl them. But if you're a pro like me. Okay, so again, little squares, remember? And this is like, eggplant is like a sponge, so whatever you put in it, it's gonna absorb the flavor of whatever you add with it, okay? And this is gonna be enough for probably 5 people, but my mom can eat it all by herself. Hi, Louis. I'm great. How are you? How's the family? Okay. So you keep doing this. My mom always taught me to take pride in what you're cooking. Hi, Ernetta. Hi, wifey. Hi, Renee Colette. So my mom told me to always take pride in your food. So she would cut all her vegetables all pretty. She would make the perfect little squares and stuff, and you know, I learned a lot from her. So you're gonna put all your stuff in like a bowl or a plate, and you just set it aside. Okay, I'm gonna show you. This is gonna, once you chop everything up, it's gonna go fast. The hardest part is chopping everything up. Okay, so now you're gonna cut your zucchini. Cut the stem. Cut the butt. That's the butt. Okay, Arnetta. I'm gonna make this for you one day. Oh wait, it's too healthy. Arnetta doesn't eat anything that's not healthy. I mean, she eats whatever she likes to eat. Everything I make is too healthy for her. Okay, so now you're gonna chop your, oh wow. Your son is now 8, and your Lewis, and your girl's 4. Nice. Give him a hug and a kiss for me. Hi, Eder. I haven't seen you since Sacramento. Yeah, too healthy, right? Okay, so, but you're gonna like this because it doesn't taste like it's all that healthy. So you want to try to make all the pieces the same size. Okay. You're gonna do the same to all of the zucchini. A little bit nervous, so just bear with me, okay? Okay. Just be careful that you don't chop your fingers off. My mom would cook every Sunday, and my whole family would go over to her house. So, you know, we miss that. We miss having her cook and us getting together. But now she's forgetting all her recipes, and I have her here with me, so I'm going to take advantage and actually write down everything that Renee, just do what I do. All right. This is a family show. What are you talking about? Okay. I'm a pro. Okay, so now you're gonna cut your jalapeno, and depending on how spicy it is, I like spicy food, so cut this off. This is the vein, and take out the vein and the seeds, because that's what makes the chili peppers really really hot. So if you want less heat, you take that off. Thanks, Renee, for this ring light and for the great idea. Elizabeth. Hi, Elizabeth. Okay, so these you want to cut like really fine, because you don't want somebody like chewing on a big old piece of pepper, especially if they're spicy. So now you do want to curl your fingers. So curl your fingers so you don't chop them up and somebody ends up with a piece of nail or a piece of finger in their food. Dana, hi Dana. Oh my gosh. I miss you all. No, our life takes us on different paths, and you know, we're led to other places, but Facebook connects us. There's good things to Facebook. All right, so these are your this is how fine you're gonna dice your jalapenos. And actually, I'm not doing it, but I recommend you guys wear some rubber gloves or something when you're handling these chiles, because you don't want to touch your eye or, you know, some other parts of your body. It's not gonna be good. Okay, here we go. So curl your fingers, and you're gonna do a small dice on these. Who remembers these songs? Yes, Elizabeth, I miss the monthly nonprofit partnership days too. We had fun. We learned a lot. Okay, so set that aside. Now what you're gonna do is you're going to chop these scallions. You like the music? Oh yeah, suavecito, baby. I know a lot of you guys went to Lakewood, to that one club. What was that one club? Oh, thanks, Renee. I love cooking, and it brings me so much joy. So, thank you. Okay, so these scallions, you're gonna cut the this I don't even know what it is. The roots. Now, I was saying, who remembers that club? What was that club called in Lakewood, where Tierra went to play, and it was like you know, the vatos locos, the cholos and the cholas, the OGs would go hang out. I don't remember what it was called, but I loved going there. I met some wonderful people there, and I actually met all the band members and the lead singer from Tierra. All right, so these are these girls, man. They're amazing. One is Monica Rocha and Trish Toledo. They sing these oldies, but they sing it with so much soul. Yeah, Louis, we've been friends for a long time. Hi, Rosie. How are you doing? You left us. You left us. Hi, Norma. I miss you. All right, so scallion time. Again, curl your fingers, and you want to make these, slice these really, really fine as well, because, you know, there's nothing like a big old piece of scallion or onion. Don't worry, I'm going to master this, yes, the hop. Yes, Louis, it was the hop in Lakewood. Oh, man, that was a happening place. So, I get distracted. I'm going to get distracted. But, oh, I wish I had, like a professional camera crew doing the videography so you guys can actually see. But I'll get better at it. I'll practice. So you want to chop the scallion. You want some green. You don't want to get rid of all the green, because makes it look pretty. Yeah, the hop was the happening place to go. Okay. Right. Okay, so you put this aside too. Ahorita vienes a comer, mija, María. Ándale, vente, te invito. Okay, so these grape tomatoes, you can actually throw them there by you know, just like that, or you could cut them in half. I like to cut them in half just because they look so pretty, and you're gonna see why in a little while. So watch your fingers again. Cut them in half and put them to the side. These are really, really good. Te mando comida para la casa, mija. Ándale pues. Ya cuando esté allá, ya cuando se vaya la Llorona virus, cuando se vaya la Llorona virus, allá les caigo. Okay. So these little grape tomatoes and cherry tomatoes. Ty, hi Ty. Hi my wifey, my stalker. Hi Rachel. You like the mandil apron? Estuviera mejor. Sí, ahorita estuviera bonito en Zacatecas, pero van a ver ya pronto. Alright. You know what would be a good idea? My friend Lansha and my friend Rosie are DJs. What if we get together? Ty, you can never be discreet. I got radar on you, girl. So, what if Lansha was over there, or Rosie was over there doing the DJ, and then I was over here cooking? How about that? Good idea, huh? So they could be doing live. Aww. You still have the thermal I gave you, Louis? I always try to do good deeds in the community, you know. Hi, Vero. Okay, so you guys can stop asking me for all these recipes. I'm gonna try to do a lot of these on a regular basis, so that y'all could take on the tradition of the recipes. Now these are not my mama's recipes, but I just love cooking, so I'll just create all kinds of stuff. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna bring you over here to the stove. So that you guys can see how it's all made. Oh, I forgot the huevos. I forgot to show you guys the huevos. This is a frittata, so it needs huevos. See, I'm not a professional, but I'm trying. Yeah, boy. All right. Let's see. Can we see the skillet? Man, I need some skillets to do this stuff. Well, while the skillet is warming up, I'm gonna chop some onion. Some garlic. I forgot to tell you guys about the garlic. A lot of people don't like garlic, but I love it. It's really healthy and it's good for you. Alright, so you guys know how to peel garlic, right? So you just place the knife on top of the garlic, and you hit it, you smash it, and then you just take off the peel. I'm trying to read and cook at the same time. Hi, Rose. Hi, Elistine. Okay, so garlic is really healthy for you. So I try to put garlic in all of my meals. And you gotta, again, curl your fingers and just give that a chop. And this you're gonna want to make really, really fine too, because nobody wants a big old piece of garlic in their plate. In about 2 months, I will be veggies and tomatoes for you. Yes, thank you, Christine. You're gonna roll by for your plate. I'll leave it out the door. I ain't risking it. Okay, so cut this really, really fine. Chop it really fine. I'm not a trained chef, well trained at a school, but I was trained by my mama and my grandma, my great grandma. So I learned everything I learned from them, and I just adapted some recipes. Okay. So you're listening to those girls? Man, they could sing. I'm gonna invite them to one of our concerts, one of our music festivals. And again, it's Monica Rocha and Trish Toledo. Please look them up. They got the look and everything. Trained by my mom. Yep, I was trained by Mama Maria. Okay. So you're gonna add like well, because you're gonna cook the eggs with all this stuff, probably like 2 tablespoons of oil. And the first thing you're gonna put in there is the eggplant. See that sizzle? And this, it may seem like a lot, but like I said before, it's a sponge, so it's gonna get really mushy and it's gonna get smaller. So what I like to do is season the food as I go, so everything is gonna be seasoned. Promise to practice and get better at this. Okay, so a little bit of salt, some pepper, and if people tell you that they don't like vegetables or whatever, you know, just cook them all this stuff. Yes, olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, because that's the only thing extra virgin up in this house. All right, so to stir this. Now I'm going to put a little bit more olive oil because you see the eggplant already absorbed almost all of it. Just pour a little bit on top of the eggplant. And just you're gonna saute this till it gets soft. That's your favorite oil? Oh, thanks, Christine. I know I've been pretty sad because of all that stuff that's happening, but you know, as a person that helps the community and cares about the community, it really hurts me. You can smell it, Elistine? Imagine. Smell-o-vision. Okay, now I put the eggplant first because I wanted it to get a little head start, and again, it's a sponge and it's really dry, so it absorbs everything. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put the zucchini, because the zucchini is gonna start releasing some water. And it'll help the eggplant. Okay, so again, season. you're gonna season in layers. That's right, girl. Something told you it was over. Okay. Hi, Gustavo Flores. All right. So what the salt does to it, it helps the water, the liquid, just start releasing from the veggies. Okay. So we're gonna saute this for a little bit. And look at how pretty it's looking. I love color. I love cooking with vegetables, and I love color. And like I said, don't worry about the peel. It has a lot of nutrition, and it's gonna get really, really soft. Okay, nice tunes, right? Yes, that's pepper, and I actually like the mix. I like the white and black pepper. It just gives it a little bit better taste. Yes, Christine, community is super important, and you know, right now our seniors are just being left out, and I know that we're all trying to do a lot for the community, but we have a lot of seniors in Long Beach and a lot of community members that have compromised immune systems. So we got to do everything we can to help them. You know, every time I cook, I put some aside so that I could get some of my members to go take it to the senior centers or the senior housing, because you may think it's not a lot, but every little bit helps. Yeah. Okay. So right now I know there's a lot of stuff going on. Okay, so while this is sauteing, you're gonna turn on your oven to 350. Yeah, good. Personal deliveries. Every little bit. Just check up on them. Sometimes all they want is a phone call. And believe it or not, some of our seniors, we have a 96-year-old senior that's on social media. So, you know, that they're using social media to connect and do whatever they can. If we could teach them how to use social media, it could actually help them big time. Okay, so, oh man, it's already smelling good. Yeah, cooking extra. Always cook extra. See, this is like, it's just Mom and I, but you always cook extra just to send it to somebody, and then put it in a nice little jar or a nice little box and add a little note, and I guarantee you that it'll make people feel really happy. Diana, oh hi, beautiful. Diana Castillo. Yeah, it tastes even better. So this is actually a vegetarian dish. If you want to go totally vegan, I mean, you could just make sauteed vegetables, but this has eggs. Hi, Rosie. All right, so the vegetables are starting to get soft. So now it's time to add the scallion and the jalapeno. And again, if you don't like spicy, if you're chicken, if you're a chicken, don't use it. Don't use it. Omit it, or you can use some of the jalapenos that are not spicy. Oh. All right, Louis. Hi, Ruth. Teaching y'all how to cook, so you have no excuse. Okay? No excuse. And I'm gonna need, Ruth, I'm gonna need you to pick up some more soup to take to where Aunt Sarah lives, to the seniors, okay? Yeah, you, Ruth, you. You hear my oldies in the background? Ruth? Mama Kim used to call her Ruth. R-U-F-F. Alright. Next, you're going to put the garlic. And this was just 2 medium-sized cloves. I love garlic, man. And again, it kills bacteria. So the more garlic you use, the better. It just smells yummy. It tastes yummy. See? All right, Louis. Congratulations, sweetie. Roof. All right. So the eggplant is getting really soft now. And that's what you want, but you don't want your vegetables to be like really mushy. You just want it to be soft. Okay. Wow. Oh man, that smells good. See all the veggies. So again, if you don't want to do this a vegetarian, you can add sausage, you can add chicken, you can add turkey. Okay, see what I left for last? The tomatoes. Well, not for last, but okay. So this is what we're gonna do. While that is still sautéing. We're going to scramble our huevos, eggs. Okay, so for this, I'm just gonna use 6 eggs. Now these are not the large eggs. These are small huevos. I wish you guys could, like, instead of me reading, I wish you guys could talk. Maybe I'll do a Zoom next time. That way I don't have to keep looking over there and trying to see what y'all are writing. Okay. So, you gotta keep stirring, okay? You could be doing something over here, but stirring. What did Renee say? Yes, you could do all egg whites. So, you could definitely tailor this to your diet. What did Kim say? Don't say diet because you won't try it. We should have a day of Kimisms. Everything that Kim used to say. Zoom or Skype. All right. Gotta wash my hands. I hate having stuff on my hands, so Zoom or Skype. All right, I'll practice. I'll do some stuff with that. Right. Now you're gonna season the eggs, salt and pepper. Be careful because you've already been putting salt and pepper there. Okay, so don't overdo it. Whisk. You're gonna grab your huevos, eggs. And you can add some of your leftovers. Yes, actually, how I learned how to do frittatas, like maybe 10 years ago, I actually Googled what to do with leftovers, and that's how I was turned on to frittatas. So, yeah, you could do add all your leftovers you have from a breakfast or a brunch the day before. Hi, Donaldo. I'm making some food. Okay, so we're gonna beat our eggs. You're gonna beat the huevos. And I want you guys to remember something. Your eggs, they don't have a lot of nutrition by themselves. But if you add it to all these veggies, you're gonna you're going to be eating really healthy. So I always tell people, use the egg as a binder to bind all of these nutritious veggies, okay? What's that? Okay, I'm going to have to try all those. Yeah, because I'd rather have you guys like chime in and talk instead of me reading all that stuff. So this is a frittata. This is not a quiche. A quiche has cream, like heavy cream, and it's not too healthy, but it's delicious. All right. So, oh, my oven's telling me it's warmed. It's warmed enough. All right. Let me see. See how all the steam? That's because the zucchini is releasing all its liquid, all the water. Okay. So the last thing you want to put in here is your grape tomatoes. And you want to do that because you want them looking all pretty. You don't want them to be all mushy and stuff, okay? So now add a little bit of salt to that. Red pepper. You're gonna stir. Look how pretty that looks, man. The this light thing is not doing justice to how pretty. Let me see. Can I put it closer? Can you guys see how pretty that looks? It smells even better. When is Din Din? This is for tomorrow, actually. So you can make this stuff a day ahead for brunch or for breakfast. That way you don't have to be slaving over a hot stove the day of. So this holds really well. Okay, so I don't want to stir the little grape tomatoes too much, again, because I don't want them to get all mushy. And the reason for that is that when you cut into the frittata, you see all these beautiful veggies. Okay. So now you got to make sure that the egg is all over. Now a lot of people like a lot of egg, and you could do that. You can actually cover the whole pan with the egg. Okay, so you can add cheese to this too, but if you're vegan, don't. Okay, now we're going to put it in the oven and we're going to wait for it to be done. Your mouth is salivating? Okay, so now do I need your video skills? You and Chris. All right. So I'm gonna put it in the oven for about 15 minutes, and I'll check it to see how it's doing. Okay. And it goes. And check back in 15, 20 minutes, because I don't want to keep you on here. Okay, so check back in, and we'll see how it turns out. Thanks for watching. $3.50. You guys missed it. $3.50. Okay. I don't know if I should turn it. Yeah. So I'll turn this off, and I'll come back live in about 15 minutes. I heard that, Christine. I heard that Zoom is not secure. A cow. A cow or a cow. Come over. Hi, Florecita. I'm going to send you some of this, Florecita, okay? Because you need it. You need your strength. So get a wireless rechargeable headset. Oh, thanks. Thanks for all the suggestions, you guys. I really need to become better at this. We can powwow. Yeah, I'm not a videoing person, so I was nervous. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I was. So I'm gonna turn this off and I'll be back in about 15 minutes.